Hello everyone, I'm back again. So, I've been made aware that yous inbreds were messing about and playing silly buggers again last night, weren't you? And that you were planning on coming to my home in the middle of the night and doing terrible things like maybe set fire to the house while my mother and I are fast asleep with Charlie Cat. And then I'm hearing that your battery went dead and you couldn't do what you wanted to do. And you were also doing metaphysical bollocks, which didn't work. So I'm still here, still smiling, still dancing. And I'm also aware that you're trying to, you and your judge ring piece, you know, the spineless prick, mincy faggot balls, that's if it's a man, or big flappy flaps if it's a woman with a fucking putrid stench. But yeah, well, you're all spineless, do you know what I mean? But yeah, you try and you stupid bollocks again, and as always, it backfires and causes you more harm than it ever will me. And I'm still moving forward into my new life, and you're stuck, no movement. And well, your new life will be inside, being tortured, haunted. You know, kind of like all the shit you put me through. Only it'll be happening to you inside prison. Every single day, you'll be in fear of your lives. And I'm telling you now, there's a lot of you involved in this. Right? There's a lot of you involved in this, and you won't make it. You won't last very long. You won't last very long at all. Some of you might not even get there. Some of you might, take the coward's way out, or the easy way out. Yes, it's a busy road, but I thought I'd sit on the old wooden seat. But yeah, a lot of you just aren't going to make it, and a lot of you are going to prison, and a lot of you are going to be terrified, and a lot of you, all of you, deserve exactly what's coming to you. And all those lies you've been telling as well. You're getting exposed. Everyone knows you're full of shit, or they soon will do. I'm going to get vindicated. People can see right through you now. And when they find out what you've really been getting up to, you really need to start thinking about how serious your reality and how terrifying your reality is going to become, because all your dirty little secrets, you and so-called fucking friends and family that are all in on it. Energy doesn't lie, but your lips do. You're all going to be found out. You already know anyway. You're all heavily under investigation. What else am I hearing? Oh yeah. So this is the sort of recorded footage, incriminating footage they have of you. Okay. It's a busy road. So you have been caught doing a death ritual online. Yeah. And you've also been caught at a graveyard. Now, before I go on further about this graveyard, I've been hearing Philadelphia a lot. Now, naturally, you say Philadelphia, right? And you instantly think USA, America, yeah, North America. But this I do know. Now, further up north, in the northeast of England, near Stanley, Shiny Row, somewhere around that area, there's a place called Philadelphia. It's like a little village something like that. Signposted. And also talks about how it was named after Philadelphia in the United States of America. Now, since I've been here in Philadelphia mentioned in necromancy and graveyards, I'm going to surmise that up in Philadelphia, up near Stanley Way. Oh, these are sirens. There's a graveyard, yeah? And in that graveyard, you've been performing necromancy rituals. That's a sign. So yeah, you've been performing necromancy rituals. It's a busy road. And my intuition's saying so in this little village called Philadelphia, up near Stanley, further up north, as you head towards Newcastle. There's a graveyard there in the little village of Philadelphia, and you've been caught on camera performing those type of rituals and probably having sex with dead bodies because you're gross. And yeah, so that's caught on camera as well. Oh, and you know where, like every full moon, you go out into the woods with your little sort of druid robes on, and then you derobe, and then you're all bollock naked, minge naked, and you light a fire, and all the females dance around howling at the moon, burning all your bushes. Yeah, well, that's been caught on camera as well while you're under investigation. And a fake OnlyFans account you've been scamming people with using my image, you know what I mean? They're aware of that because it's all attached to your fucking IP address, right? And all those accounts you've been doing on the fucking dark web. And like snuff accounts. Yeah. So what I'm getting is you trying to do a live stream whereby you're going to snuff me out for money on camera, yeah? And like you paid off friends and all that to try and have us drugged and things like that, yeah? So you could like kill us on live stream, you know, for your pedo overlords. And you got my friends on the pedo payroll to help you do this. And you're trying to like record us because you couldn't really get any other evidence. That's why you started making these fake accounts. That's why you stole my identity, hacked into my phones, and I still have those mobile phones. And there will be traces on those phones of you hacking in to the software on my phone or the hard whatever with my email addresses, things like that. You know what I mean? And they're well aware of the Ginger Ninja being a part of it, and that prick in the postal service, and the fucking corrupt court clerk, you know, and the fucking estate agent, and all the rest of them. Like, I've gone through it all, right? So they actually have video footage of this, as well as you paying an undercover cop to come and kill us. And I'm not entirely sure, but what I'm getting is that you've obviously tried to hire another hitman to come take us out, and he had some kind of car accident, something like that, or one of you has had a heart attack, or you're about to have a heart attack, or you're going to have a car crash, something like that. Right? That's what I'm getting. So this is either past, present, or it's going to happen in the future, the very near future. And I'm sick and tired of hearing about Tranny Bollocks, the little midget from Ukraine, trying to come in and make me an offer. After I know what you're up to, online pedos, that's what you are, with your pedo accounts on the dark web, trying to set people up, but it's all attached to your IP address. And it doesn't matter if you've got a VPN, you know, a virtual private network, because if you're buying things online while attached to your VPN, you're still sending it to your fucking home address. So what the fuck difference does a VPN make? Because they still know where you are and where things are being sent to, so they're very well aware of your location. That's what they don't tell you about VPNs. And they're not as secure as you like to think they are. And this encrypted service on WhatsApp that you think you're safe from when you're having your little group chats with your pedo pals who are on the pedo payroll. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's backdoors for all agencies, whether it's CID, MI5, CIA, FBI, ATF, DEA, things like that. Do you know what I mean? Well, it doesn't matter where they are in the world, because these platforms were created by the fucking military. So naturally there's a fucking backdoor for these agencies to get inside, because it's all used in the military first before they try to market it. A bit like 5G. But anyway, you're caught red-handed. You're being watched 24/7. Even last night when you're doing your stupid bollocks, you're being watched, you're being recorded. They've even got fucking cameras watching you. I mean, these people have technologies you have no fucking idea about. And this wanker judge who's trying to like fucking hide this court case or hack into the fucking system to like make sure it never existed, what's the point? They've been watching you since day one. They allowed you to get this fucking money that you stole to see what you would do with it. Do you know what I mean? So they've been watching you all this time. They know you fucking committed probate fraud, perjury. And I'm just sitting here waiting for my ships to come rolling in, to fucking come sailing in, you know, like Otis Redding and Marvin Gaye just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the boats coming in and going back out again. We thought we saw a boat coming in earlier on, but it was a log with a mouse on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay while you're constantly like just going down. You know what I mean? Like you're going down. And I'm hearing you've been caught arguing in public. Or you're about to get caught arguing in public. And I'm also hearing, right? I'm also hearing, right, that you two silly cunts, you know, Dumb and Dumber, right, you're gonna have a very public fucking nervous breakdown because like your mental's just fucking way. It's like him off the fucking Carry On films with the specs, do you know what I mean? With his Tourette's. Yeah. That's what I've heard. And also, I've heard one of you two dizzy cunts get fucked up on drugs and perform sexual acts on gross people, right? While one of you is out the house or what, something like that, you know what I mean? And there's a fucking spy camera set up in the bedroom recording this sexy time action going on with your fucking performance pills or your fucking cocaine or whatever you're taking, you know what I mean, to perform these sexual acts for fucking money. But there's a video of that, right? And that's going to get uploaded to Exposure. And also that OnlyFans account you've got, that's right Dennis, you little Ukrainian bastard, that's been found, right? And your anal shenanigans, your anal gymnastics that you've been doing on your OnlyFans account, all that's going to get leaked. All that's going, like, you know, because you do strange things for change, don't you? You know what I mean? You're gay for pay and things like that, and you don't want people to know that you're a fucking bender, like you and the fat wench. You're both like fucking scissor sisters, you know. You've got your private all-girls swingers club, and you like to scissor your timbers, do you know what I mean? Scissor me timbers! But and things like that. We all know what you're getting up to. It isn't a secret, and everyone else is going to find out, and all the other fucking gross shit that you've been doing, and people are going to look at you very differently, and that reputation that you think that you hold in your fucking head, because you've got an amazing imagination. You know, if you'd put all that corrupt shit and that corrupt energy, right, just focus it in actually writing fucking stories and you know what I mean, writing novels of works of fiction and making money, that way you'd probably be better off. But you're that fucking thick, you'd rather, like, you put all this fucking effort and time into robbing and thieving and fucking killing people, because we all know you're a fucking murderer. In fact, that's another thing. So this Philadelphia village up near Stanley, up the A1, right? I'm guessing there's a wood there. Might not be a wood there, but like there's a woodland area, right? Where you've murdered someone, you've hanged them to death, right? And then you try to fucking set me up. It's just like, well, if it is all up there, how the fuck am I going to get up there, right? I don't fucking drive, right? I've got my push bike, right? And if I had to do that, I would have to travel by fucking public services, right? Which would be fucking an array of fucking CCTV, because it's all over nowadays, right? Right? Or you've stole items of my clothes that you wore when you pretend to be fucking me and mimic and practice who I am, right? So, however it's fucking wet, right? You've stole items of my clothes that you wore, right? And then left at a murder scene, which has traces of your DNA on anyway. But on top of that, they know it wasn't me, they know it was fucking you. And there's another thing, do you know what I mean? It's just like fucking hell. It's never ending with you, queer cunts. But sure, there's other things, but that's all I can think of at the moment. I just thought I'd come out and let you know that I'm still alive and I'm still happy and I'm still having my new beginning. And the people you told lies to have me put under investigation know I'm innocent anyway. And they know you're a fucking lie, just like the lies you told when you sent the police from mother's house and she's looking at them just like what? Who? I didn't even fucking have anything to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows you're a fucking liar. When your lips move, right? That's how everyone knows you're lying. You and your fucking transgender pal who likes it up the arsehole, who likes to hide things up his arse, right? When your lips move, right? Everyone knows you're fucking lying. Right? Or in your secret society pals, right? It's no good trying to send them to me, right? Because I'm not going to have anything to do with a bunch of fucking pedo lords, am I? So they need to bother fucking showing the faces. Because that's not going to fucking work. I mean, I'm well aware of this in advance. So I'm waiting for it to happen. If it does, you're far better off just fuck off. Mind your own fucking business and get ready for your little fucking pedo fraternity to crumble. Because that's what's going to fucking happen. You're going to burn, and I'm going to make sure it happens. All right, me and my fucking investigative team who's watching us, keeping an eye on us, because they all know you're a bunch of fucking murderers trying to kill us. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Anyway, I'll leave it there, right? That's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, I'm happy and I'm smiling. I'm getting back to me. Do you know what I mean? And all that fuck shit that you try to do to try to, break us. Well, it didn't work. All it did was break you. Because you can't broke what's already been broken. Do you know what I mean? And you's never been right in the fucking head anyway. And you're like stricken with fear, panic, paranoia, anxiety, stress, anguish. You know what I mean? You're going through all these dark fucking negative emotions. And all you've done, right, you've just destroyed yourself. And you deserve it. You deserve what's happening to you because normal fucking people don't do what you do, right? Normal fucking people just don't do what you do. And for these so-called wanker fucking friends that so easily bought the bullshit when, like, I've known, especially one cunt I've known for fucking 30 years. And, like, you must be one jealous, bald-headed little prick. And you're not going to like prison. No, you're going to cry like a little girl. But shouldn't do the crime if you can't do the time. And it's lights out for me, and you can go fuck yourselves. See you later. That's another thing that's just popped into my head. So, you know that voodoo doll you've got? I just thought I'd like let you know that was a waste of fucking money. Like everything else you've done has just been a complete and utter waste of fucking money. And oh yeah, that's right. I have a little story to tell. So there's this couple And the husband, or the partner, has been gay for a very long time, right? But he's sat in denial about it. He hides that fact. So he keeps having kids. And his female partner, turns out she's a witch. And so she does like these spells on him to keep them in the relationship. And they thought that they would introduce another closet gay to have like a menage a trois, something like that. Like a threesome. And like this female witch thought she's going to get lots of pipe. And so they started engaging in the threesomes. And it turned out the two blokes like bumming each other more than interfering with her. And I'm telling you now, she's no fucking much to look at. Jesus. And I hear her fucking hair and her teeth falling out now through all the shit she's been doing. But yeah, so she thought she was under a winner. You know what I mean? Chicken dinner. It didn't turn out to be that. Turned out to be fucking tripe. And the two fellas, well, they like playing hide and the sausage with each other very much, immensely. People who were just being in the closet hiding and trying to project their gayness onto other people. But it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out in the wash. And everyone's going to know. Everyone's going to know. And this book that I'm going to be writing is going to be a bestseller. You've heard it here, right? And while you all descend into fucking chaos as you try and stab each other in the back and run to the authorities to try and see who can grasp on who the quickest to try and get less time on the sentence, things like that. In fact, it's a race. So the first one to grass up Dumb and Dumber and inform them about what they've been getting up to, right, will be the one who will get some time shaved off the sentence, right? But you've got to be quick. You've got to get in there first, because it's not going to be everyone that's going to get that sort of treatment. First come, first served, I'm hearing. So yeah, so that's like what you're faced with now, because it doesn't matter what you do now, right? You're looking at jail time, you're looking at prison. And I'm going to sue pretty much all of yous that's still alive. But yeah, so it's a race now to see who can grass who up the fastest and reveal all the secrets. And don't come to me to confess. I already fucking know. You've got to go to the authorities and confess your sins and repent, and you might get shown some leniency or a little bit of favour. Don't expect to get a lot taken off your time. But it's a race now. First come, first served. Who can grasp who up the quickest? Because we all know you sort of like stabbing each other in the back now and arguing with each other and blaming each other. But you all have free will, right? You all have the opportunity to say yes or no. And you're all joined in the pedo parade, on the pedo payroll. So now it's up to you to do the right things for yourself. Because I don't care, because I'm going to fuck all yous anyway. Metaphorically. And I'm going to get justice. That much for sure. I'm just going to get justice. So it's up to you. Face a long prison sentence or do something about it. But I'll leave it there until the next time. I'm out. So this is what I'm hearing, right? No destiny swap. No, that's not happening. You don't have the clearance for that type of operation. And binding spells. No, you can't bind yourself to me. I'm one with the Most High God, and He doesn't want your grotty little fucking pedo energy interfering with my energetic field, as I am one with the Creator and Source. So no, you're just going to attach yourself or bind yourself to whatever entity you're trying to have latch onto me. It's just not happening. You just get that slap back every time. And stop sending in fucking Big Bird. She's clearly aggravated. Agent Bumblebee, fucking top loader. Scabby Fanny, HIV, you know. She's clearly triggered. And she's starting to drive around in fucking circles. Making herself look like the imbecile that she is. Like, she's just a fucking retard, an alcoholic on the pedo payroll. Right, she's not going to get her own way. She's just going to make herself look like a fucking idiot. And I'm just going to start recording her. Because she's a fucking idiot. I've actually got a little bit of footage of her as well. She didn't know how sharp to turn her fucking head when she started recording there. The fucking creepy bastard that she is. And fucking Agent Red Sonja. With a fucked up skin complexion. Stop sending that retard in. You know what I mean? And stop trying to send in duck lips. Fucking duck lips with a BBL. Like, if you have to augment your fucking lips and your ass, there's something you've obviously got like insecurities. You probably have bad mental health, and I'm guessing she likes to join in on the old swinger parties with you fucking freaks, and she's got a dose of the clap, or herpes, or gonorrhea, or fucking HIV. Or something like that, or all of the above. You know what I mean? I saw her with a fucking little demonic pal walking the dog with like a smug look on the face. It's like, I'm not the one with an incurable STD, but okay. But no, so none of that shit's going to happen. Like, your plot, plans and schemes aren't going to work. Like, do realise that you're heavily under investigation. I know you're all clowns, right? With delusions of grandeur, God complex, and you believe that you're untouchable. But no. You have told that many lies to the justice system, to the local authorities, right? They're not taking you seriously anymore. In fact, they're all investigating you. All your equipment's fucking hacked. It doesn't matter how many times you change it, or you change your number, or you get a new handset, a new laptop, a new tablet. The cyber team's already siphoned off all of your videos, all of your text messages, all of your emails, all of your phone calls. They're all recorded. You know, like you've got the Ginger Ninja doing, tapping my fucking phone lines. You know, you can see she's getting a bit fucking restless, and she has the spirit of death surrounding her. I saw her getting out, like a fat ass out of the car, and sort of like, it's like she was just like on a fanny, like dragging herself in to the property, and there's just a fucking snail trail. Like she's got a foul, energetic stench. And I can literally see the angel of death. Like there's like a countdown, a clock as to how many days, minutes, hours, seconds, that thing, you know, hours, minutes, seconds, as to when she will be, transitioned. But she took the hot sauce 22 shot with the SM12, I think it is, that gives you fucking aggressive cancer. One of the ingredients, because I've looked into it, I've done some research. Anyone who's took it is a fucking retard. And they won't be here in 10 years' time, put it that way. And if you keep on getting the hot sauce shots, it's just going to dramatically decrease your precious, valuable time here on the 3D realm. But I digress. So yeah, none of your plans are going to work, right? And that's another thing. I mean, these are just silly fucking things I'm hearing now. Apparently you want to sue us because I can have sweet dreams, or you're trying to like fucking attack us spiritually because I can go to bed at night and have a deep sleep and have sweet dreams. Like, what the fucking hell's wrong with you people? I mean, seriously. And also I'm hearing to run or not to run? Well, I mean, you can attempt to run. I've already told you that's going to be your way of thinking. But you know, you're all fucking ego maniacs, heavily stuck in your pride, deeply in denial of your demise that you brought about yourself. I mean, you've been told, even by your coven pals and from the higher ups, from the pedo elite, that it's not going to happen, that you need to stop, and that you're causing your pedo club lots of problems, lots of unwanted exposure. But you are that retarded, and you've obviously lost all sense of reality. You've no grasp on it whatsoever. It's like you just completely lost your minds now, and you've got this fucking belief that the more you keep doing your metaphysical bollocks, that you'll get better at it. Well, no. You've had your shot. You've shooted that shot, and it drifted wide of the target many, many times, circled back round onto you, and is now putting you out of commission. You've got to let go. What was taken from me will be brought back and amplified. And if you continue with your silly bollocks, right, you will be put out of commission, right? But I don't know about you, but can you feel it? I can. There's a change in the air, a change for good, a force for good, and a closing of a cycle. And your new beginning's about to start in fucking prison. You, Ginger Ninja, Penfold across the road, who's just I don't hate him. He's just, I don't think he actually lives in the real world, and you know what I mean. I know he's obsessed with fucking James Bond, and he thinks he's some sort of fucking secret spy agent. Put it this way, if he was sent out into the field, he'd be fucking pushing up the daisies by now, because he's anything but covert, anything but subtle. He's a lost cause. He's just not very clued up on reality. Him and his fat sister that just lies in bed all day, and the two of them don't shower. They stink of shit. And I've seen him with his fucking brand new car that he paid with the pedo money that was stolen, because he's on the pedo payroll along with the rest of your pedo minions. And he's got his new fucking macaque, that new Vauxhall thing, snot green. It's like you can either be electric or petrol, and he's got his alarm set that's doing all these different flashing lights, and he's getting excited. I mean, he's 56-year-old with the mind of a child. He still can't shave properly. He seems to have gone fucking grey overnight. I don't know if his house is haunted or something, because he lucky if he sleeps all of 3 hours a night. But I think, in general, I think he's actually lost the plot, and he's just, whatever trauma he's had as a child, he's never healed from or moved on from, and he's forever a 10-year-old boy that thinks he's James Bond and gets excited when the flashing lights on his car flash and flicker and sparkle and tingle and swishy swoo. And it's quite tragic to see a 56-year-old pedo still with the brain of a child, who's been heavily exploited by a fat wench who also has the mentality of a 13-year-old girl, along with Dennis, the transgender, who still has the mind of a child, and they play childish fucking games and they're just like stuck in a loop. They don't know how to get out of it, and they just stink in their fucking self-entitlement, whereby they think they can just do what they want. But the reality is, you're not getting away with what you want, and that you slowly, something going on there, slowly, and you're slowly just losing grip of reality. You've lost your mind. You've tapped out. Do you know what I mean? You've tapped out of reality, and you're just in a fucking fantasy land, soon to be rudely awoken to the grime, new reality that you shall be facing. And I think I'm going to stop there for now. I'll probably come back with another little snippet. There is something else, but yeah. Oh, and all that fucking graveyard magic you've been doing, it's all caught on camera. They all know where you do it and what you've been doing. And the reason you've got like a flesh-eating disease internally is because you've been having sex with fucking dead bodies, or whatever you've been doing with those dead bodies. You do realise as the skin decomposes, there's these like flesh-eating mites, tiny mites, you know, that's actually eating the flesh off the fucking bones and all that, because it's how it rots, like producing maggots type of thing. Little flesh mites, and it eats all the fucking rotten flesh off the bone. And you've been having sex with those fucking corpses, and you've now got like an internal fucking flesh. Oh man, you're just fucking sick. But anyway, that's happening today, so that's nice. That's something to look forward to for you. And don't forget, you've got cancer, cirrhosis of the liver because you're a fucking full-blown alcoholic. You know, you've just got all these wonderful fucking ailments to look forward to as you languish in your padded cell, rotting away, losing your fucking mind. And just before you go, you'll have a moment of clarity, and you'll be filled full of regret, and then you'll be taken and dragged straight to hell. Okay, I shall end it there. See you later.